What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Tim. We're going to talk about everything that Weiss Schwarz has to offer, all the different rumor mills, all the different things that's going on in this world of collectibles. Nothing seems right anymore, so I'm just doing a screen capture. When it comes down to it, I think that I'm going to do a little bit more structured guest presentations and things like that, just to showcase a little bit better quality. I've just been very lazy as of late, but today's the one I'm just gonna go on a random tangent. I am getting on the tick and the talk, and we're going to showcase Weiss Schwarz on little 1 minute clips there as well. But first up, the topic is going to be the rumor mills and all these different things that are going on. First things first, TCG, the biggest player in the West Coast, is officially going to call it quits in April based on what he says. There's a live stream on YouTube. You can take a look at it. There's multiple different reasons. Not too sure exactly what's the right reason, but it is what it is. Players are looking to purchase elsewhere, so dealers like myself have been getting a little bit of an upflow, um, which is actually pretty cool. So, when it comes down to it, more business for me. But with the business at hand, what are changing in the English, I guess the English side of things, right? First things first, let's go ahead and talk about the SP changes. This is going to be the trial deck for the new Madoka. Normally there's voice actors hot stamps, and we're talking about this on Facebook. Wouldn't you want English voice actor hot stamps instead of a Japanese voice actor hot stamp? I said, hell no. I said, no, thank you. And the reason is, the English voice actors, they're a dime a dozen. You can get them all day. You can go to any type of showing, you'll get the voice actor. So it's not as special as any of the Japanese voice actors, because I tried to get Aina Aiba at one of the Bushy Road festivals. Holy moly, if you had to be the first like 5 person through that door buying $50 worth of stuff and to actually line up and get that signature, there's no freaking way. That was horrendous experience. Not going to go through it again. I doubt that trying to get any of the top voice actors is going to be easy. So hot stamps is the way I do for collecting, and the reason why I want to collect the Japanese hot stamps. So they're changing the Madoka, the new one, the TV anime one. Never watched it yet. This is going to be the other part, because the first one was going to be the trial deck. This is going to be the boosters. I have no idea what the heck they're doing here. Um, of course, I don't like it. I think this is just BS. This is stupid. Like, I guess there's a numbered version, and then there's just a regular version. Not too sure exactly what's going on here. Um, yeah, this is just this right here is more catered to the player base, because there's no reason for me to even collect this. I bought some because I have to finish the Madoka set, but as a collector, yeah, these hot stamps, whatever the heck they want to call it, not even coming close. We want to talk about the other two hot stamps before we get into the big releases. So Kaguya, both Kaguyas are getting a hot stamp change. The sign is changing for this little heart thing here, blue heart thing, gold heart thing, and that's it. Maybe this one, people might like this one. The red heart thing right here is actually not that bad. But for a major release on a brand new set that people were very excited for them to change this like that, there's got to be a reason. And there's a lot of rumor mills on the actual change, and we'll get into that. But again, these actually might be collectible. It's not that bad, but it's not that great, okay? I'd rather have this little pig looking thing that she drew on here, because it's almost the same signature, just in a different angle. But yeah, it's just not there. Yeah, just 100% not there. Kaguya, the other one, again, not there. At least should have kept one of them. Give us just one. Could have just kept it in the trial deck. Then that means the trial deck's going to sell like crazy. But yeah, this is what we get. So, a lot of people are saying a lot of different things about this. Fate Stay Night. Now this is ugly. This is horrible. What the heck? Okay, 100% nobody wants Shido. Nobody wants him. Nobody ever cares about him. But look at this. This is just blasphemy. This is horrid. Like, the Sakura, like, I like the little Sakura symbol, but I'd rather have the squiggly lines, like plain and simple, right? This is just horrendous. Now, the rumor mills that are going and swirling around on this particular thing is that one, they're trying to save money. Two, they're trying to transfer everybody into JP. Um, here's the thing. The reason why I collect English over JP is that JP is printed to just an absurd amount. There's only specific cards that are very high rarity, very, very rare. But other than that, they are printed way more than the English version. So that gives it more of a collectability. Now, another thing is that I can't read these cards. Like in Japanese, I cannot read these cards. So somebody that will come to me and let's say we want to play a game, it has Japanese cards and doesn't have any translations in there saying that, hey, I memorized it, not gonna ride because I can't read it. Read it to me. Tell me what that says. Is that really what that says? 100%? Alright, you know what? Tell me in Japanese then. It doesn't work. And that's why, when it comes down to it, if it was the same translation, the same verbiage, why can't you use JP Weiss Schwarz cards in English and vice versa, right? If it meant the exact same thing, why couldn't we do cross language? That's kind of. I asked somebody one time, they're like, nah, you can't play JP with English cards or English with JP cards. So I was like, that just makes no sense. If it means the same thing, then it should be able to cross play. But in this instance, you know, if somebody is just playing the game, and next thing you know, I'm English and you're playing JP, and I have no idea what the heck you're doing. You're just going all over the place because there's a lot of interactions in this game. Like, look, guy, you got to have the either translations or you got to have the translations in your binder, something, because that's not going to ride. And that's why I don't play JP. There's no real reason. Yes, I believe the card quality is better in JP. 100%. The card quality, if you actually played around with a stock on the actual JP cards, I believe they're better. They're thicker, they're nicer compared to the English one. English one, they oversighted a lot of erratas and all this stuff. But in general, this right here is blasphemy, and everybody's saying that's Amniplex. They couldn't get the license. People are saying it's COVID. They don't got enough money. Um, they're trying to do away with English, and everybody go JP. But that's the thing. If that was the case, all those different things, right? They wouldn't have this. The 7 deadly sins. Now, I'm not going to play this because there is a voice actor. My thing is, if you're going to have a voice actor announce it, you better have a voice actor SP in there. In 7 Deadly. I am going to go all in on 7 Deadly Sins. I'm retiring GGO. We're going 7 Deadly Sins. And we're going with Hawk and Elizabeth. 100%. Now, if they wanted to not do, I guess, voice actor hot stamps, 7 Deadly Sins will have the signs. Like, I think it was like a Meteoris has that little dragon looking symbol. They can put those, but they have to bling it out 100%. Like, anybody from the design team at Bushy Road needs a help trying to design something that doesn't look this ugly, like this, call me. Let's have a conversation. And if you're like, Tim, you're not even a fashionista, you don't even know what's going on. Look, I love shoes. Off-White Jordan 1s, I want them, but I'm not paying $2,000 for them. Yeezys, I have 350s. I want 700s. I buy shoes all day. Now, COVID-19, I'm stuck here. I don't care about anything that I wear. I wear sweatpants all day. Don't even matter. But, in general, if they want to do away with voice actor hot stamps, they gotta make it right. They gotta do it the right way, and they gotta make it a collector's way. And I think in general, they can do it, but they have to have like SECs and all these different things being able to give us one voice actor hot stamp. Like this should have been 100% the voice actor hot stamp. But everything else has all these crazy stuff. You're like, okay, then this is the chase card. And that's, I believe they should have done it that way. I don't know why they didn't do it that way. My sources just said the bigwigs said, hey, that's what it is. Um, Unfortunately, Japanese companies are not transparent, and they will never be transparent. And I think that needs to change, especially if they're trying to do business here in the United States. there are rumors that in Japan that when they were offering global, you know, I guess they wanted to go global. A lot of the companies now they're kind of retracting those statements because of this whole world, this whole pandemic, and all these different things to what's going on. But in general, there is ways to do something. You can't 100% fully get away from hot stamps, especially the voice actor hot stamps. A lot of the collectors will walk away. And if you're not understanding the collectors and player relationship, if you feel that the collectors make the cost of the cards go up, understand the collectors are the ones that buy cases and cases of cards and need to unload the cards because we only want X, Y, and Z. So keep in mind that if you're a player saying that, hey, collectors just ruin the game, remember, collectors are the ones that buy the cases, buy boatloads of cases, tear them down just to find the collector hot stamps, and then sell off the rest. We're not the ones that eye gouge and make it high. It's the people that have additional amounts of money that really want a card, and that's unavailable, and that's where you go supply and demand. So keep in mind that because English is so short printed, and it's because all the other card games they do build more. Bushiroad tends to just take what's available at pre-order, and that is it. They don't build anymore. They don't make anymore. They only have one reprint, which is Konosuba. They had a minor reprint, I think, of Goblin Slayer somewhere, but that is it. So keep in mind that, for players out there, it's because you want to get into the game. 6 months later, I want to buy, let's say, Sword Art Online Ordinal Scale. You can't get into it because there was only so much printed. It's not because the collectors buy up all the cards. Well, some do. Okay, I'll be real. Some do. I don't, but it's because the amount of product that's printed is just not there. It's gonna be cracked open. That's why sealed boxes become so expensive. Have you seen that time I got reincarnated as a slime? That thing is pricey. But yeah, so Seven Deadly Sins, I'm all in on it. Let's talk about that at a later time. But 100% I'm all in. We do have Bow Footy. This is going to be one of the sets that do have, this doesn't have the TESP. But this is going to have the additional SPs. So this is the next set that's coming after Date Alive. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have not picked up your Date Alive playset, cases, whatever it is, this thing is sold out. I got a feeling this thing is going to just skyrocket to the moon. So it's Diamond Hands, Rocket Ship to the Moon. Ladies and gentlemen, watch out. I think the Kurumi SEC is going to be insane. Numbers are probably going to top that 1,000 mark. Yeah, there's just nothing that you can do about this. So we got people asking if I'm going to get some. I'm on a waiting list to see if people just don't fill the orders or they can't pay for it. I'm picking up as much as I can. At this particular point, this is the most cases I've ever purchased. And you know what? I should charge more because the numbers are really high on this. I think the booster boxes are going to go probably about 150, 200 right after you run out of product. Fujimi's up there, so when it comes down to it, DAL is definitely going to be the waifu tax. Everything's going to be on fire on this one. Bow Footy may be the kind of like your missed opportunity. The numbers are not as high as DAL, 100% not as high as DAL, but I think that this is going to be an underappreciated set. I'm probably going to end up having, it's still not going to be a crazy buy. Kaguya and Fate, not too big of a buy. Kaguya, I'm not even going to collect the cards, plain and simple. Maybe open one box and that's it for you guys. It's not me. And I mostly open everything and keep everything, but that one I'm gonna probably skip on that. And when it comes down to what we have going on in Weiss Schwarz, I think there's multiple sets that are coming out, which is going to be the 7 Deadly Sins. Then it's going to be Bang Dream. I'm actually going to be done with Bang Dream. I'm out. Don't want to deal with it. It's just too much. I can't get the first set. I'm angry. Kantai, I'm probably out too because I can't get the first set. I'm angry. Then we're going to have SAO and Slime. Now, if they don't mess with the hot stamps there, those are going to be 2 dynamite sets. 100% going to be dynamite sets. But ladies and gentlemen, when it comes down to it, DAL is going to come out hot. The commons, uncommons, just buy off TCG Player. Buy off me because, I do need it. But if you buy one card that's 10 cents, FYI, I lose like 25 cents for every 10 cents you guys buy. So it has to be around that 40 cents. Buy a playset for something like that. That's where I actually do make like 20 cents or 10 cents, some small. But in general, when it comes down to it, DAL is going to be the set to beat. And I believe Bofuri is probably going to be the underappreciated set. 7 Deadly Sins, I'm going all in. I don't care if it's strong, weak, whatever it is. I'm going all in. That's the first English original beside Cardcaptor Sakura that I'm going to go all in on. I don't know exactly why that they're bringing that strong of an IP. So I'm thinking that they had to save all this money to put it all into 7 Deadly Sins. Because I swear 7 Deadly Sins is pretty strong in Japan. So when it comes down to this particular site, you know what? Bravo, Bushy Road. Bravo. But you took away the SPs, hot stamps for the Kaguya thing. That's not cool. But 7 Deadly Sins, bravo. If you take it away, my hot stamps off of SAO, and that time I got reincarnated as a slime, we're going to have some issues. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to cut to a little slide. You know what? Things happen. You're going to feel bad. We're just going to cut to it. But I will be on the tick and the talk. We're going to try this thing out. I am actually going to be doing a collabo work. I'm going to be, you know what? I'm going to let go something in my collection to another collector. That's going to be pretty insane. I don't like to give away or sell or whatever. It just doesn't feel right to me. And when you do, when you do actually make a deal with me, I don't go crazy on the price points. I am selling these stuff undervalue, but there's a reason for that. It is going to another collector. It's going actually to a well-known TikToker. So keep in mind, we're gonna have some collabo works in the way. Other than that, hopefully, keep in mind, it's gonna be all right. We'll know by the end of this year. Everything will be all right on the Bushy Road side. But I will have to say things will get more expensive as a lot of people are looking at anime, and collectors and all these collecting things are at a whole new level. So ladies and gentlemen, you know what? It's time to sit back and relax and enjoy the ride. If you guys have not already, this is at the very end. Hit that like button, subscribe, make a comment. And yeah.
Oh my.
どうまい